Boo, I am your co-host.
That is not how that line goes. Today on the show. Good morning, Scallywags. How are we? How are we feeling this morning? Feeling good? Feeling ready for the day? Yeah? We up and around? Got our caffeine in us? Yeah.
Over your case of the Mondays?
Yeah. Well, it's good. We care. We care about you. Yeah, we're back here again in Mustang Studios.
Yes.
While D is currently sitting in a pool supply store, wishing he was here instead. Yeah.
It's all you people in your damn swimming pool.
I know, right?
You and your privilege.
You and your summertime fun and doing things. But today we are talking about 20 of the most misquoted movie lines ever. Like that time when in Toy Story, where he comes out and he says, "Buzz!" And that's not what he said. He actually was just like, "Buzz!"
Yeah.
But he said it different than...
The inflection was on the second Z, not the first one.
Right, yeah. Totally different.
Totally different.
Yeah. That's not what we're talking about, no. Instead, we're going to do like blah, 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 words. Yes, that's what we're doing. No, we are going to talk about 20 of the most misquoted movie lines out there. Now, some of these I've got to nitpick on because they change like one word or... I don't know, like the most simplistic changes. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get to them. But
then another hitch we ran into going through these lists. Spoo and I are such movie buffs and fans of movies that we're sitting here, we're literally nitpicking every single one of them, and then we stopped and realized, how many people do we know have even seen some of these movies?
Very true. And some of these, they're like, this is how people usually say it, and I've literally never heard anyone say it that way. Yeah. But again, we'll get to those as we come to it. So number 20. And now, this may seem a little odd how we're going to try to do this, but I'm going to try to sneak in the clip of the actual quote itself after we say what the misquote is. So, we're going to give both lines here, obviously, but if the cut looks kind of funky, that's why. Yeah. So if I'm not able to get away with putting the clips in, then...
Or if it suddenly disappears from YouTube.
Well, it won't. I'm going to upload it beforehand and schedule it to post. That way I'll be able to see ahead of time, and I'm going to make two versions. So, anyway, here we go. So number 20, All About Eve, where the misquote is, fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Yes.
But what she really said was...
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Ooh, yeah.
Boy, that could mean different things.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You've been getting that wrong for how many years now? That's a classic.
Yeah. And, okay, now, Forrest Gump. This one I have heard so many people have gotten this one wrong. Now, what Forrest, the misquote, Mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates.
And here's where it gets nitpicky.
Yeah.
Because the actual line...
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
One way, we got literally is was.
Is was.
Yeah. Hashtag is was.
Well, did we have a president that, like, part of his impeachment hearing is what the definition of the word is?
Right, yeah.
So,
what is the definition of is?
Is.
It just is.
Just is. Is is is.
Is is is. Is was. Moving on, number 18, The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, or The Lizard of Oz, as Duder calls it.
Yeah.
Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore, is never once spoken in that movie. Did you know that?
How about that?
Yeah.
Well,
because what she actually said was...
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
But
I got a feeling that we're not in Kansas. That's not how it goes.
Well, because, after all, she did miss the planes down in Africa.
She did. Yeah. And can you blame her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Another classic one here, The Graduate. This is one I've actually heard this
I think
people,
this has been in other movies even.
Yeah, in other movies, TV shows. The one that sprung to my head instantly when I saw it was Roseanne, not the new Roseanne that got banned and all that, but like the old Roseanne. Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me? I've heard that.
Yeah.
People said that. Unfortunately, the actual quote is,
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
now that one, that's not as nitpicky. That one, there's actual
There's more line
verbiage,
there, yeah.
words, and context.
But I mean, it still boils down to the point that, and you know, we can own up to this fact. We need to own up to this fact that yes, this episode does technically make us grammar Nazis. But like cinema, really, that just happened?
Yes. Technically, that was the salute of the Terran Empire.
Yeah, I know. And you've done that before too.
Yes.
And I called you on it then too.
Yeah.
But
now, if I'd have just, asked if you had seen Kyle, then...
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Or, if you're into white powder, then... but that inappropriate jokes today on the show. Hey. But no, so I guess it's more like cinema trivia sticklers. Yeah, we're Statler and Waldorf. Yeah, Waldorf. And I'm rambling. So yeah, let's move on. Jaws. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yes.
No, we're not. Oh. But you are, because the line was.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Again, one of those little one-word changes. Nitpicky. But I digress.
All right. Favorite movie of mine, Cool Hand Luke.
Never seen it. Believe it or not, I have never seen Cool Hand Luke.
It is a good movie. So very good. And this one actually has several lines in it that people often misquote.
Oh, I was going to say, most movies do have several lines in them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it does.
It'd be a pretty boring movie if it didn't.
Well,
like an Andy Warhol film or something.
Yeah. It could be good.
You ever seen his movie Sleep?
No.
It's a 6-hour film of a man sleeping.
Yeah. No. But this one, one of the more famous lines, and it's used in a Guns N' Roses song. Mm-hmm. The misquote is, "What we have here is a failure to communicate." The actual line,
"What we've got here is failure to communicate."
Again, nitpick.
Yeah. It goes from we have to we've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have to weave.
See, what we
have got.
What we could have done here that probably would have made this a little more entertaining is if we had maybe made like a game out of it and just say like, here's the way that people say it, but which one of these is correct?
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that.
But this is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Fun.
Yeah,
it's educational.
It's a good educational Tuesday episode.
Yes.
Hello, Wall Street.
One of my favorite movies. Love this movie.
Very good movie. And this is one that this is one of those genuine, like, how did this get changed to this?
Yeah.
Because what people always say is greed is good. I think that's even on the poster.
Yeah.
But maybe that may be where it comes from, because I'm pretty sure that was the tagline on the poster. Yeah. But the actual line in the movie,
greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
And also a funny one on this one. If you watch the movie Wall Street 2, the sequel to this, Michael Douglas's character actually talks about that.
Yeah.
Somebody comes up to, and he's like, "I never said greed is good." And it's funny.
But doesn't Part 2 have Shia LaBeouf in it?
No movie is perfect.
Well, that's just true.
Yeah. I don't care if he is an actual cannibal. It's just,
I mean, he actually is he can be a decent actor in some movies.
If given a good script, he can be a good actor.
Yeah. Very method.
Very method.
Like, have you heard the stories of like him on the what's that tank? Fury.
Yeah.
With Brad Pitt, where they said that like he refused to bathe for the entire run of the movie. Yeah,
he is an incredibly method actor.
But he was really good in that movie.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
I like that movie a lot.
Planet of the Apes. The original.
Yeah, I was going to say, not the Wahlberg crap.
Yeah, or the other ones that they've done several times now. This is the original Charlton Heston one. Very good movie. The quote that is the misquote.
One of the most famous misquotes
Yeah.
in the world.
Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape. How many times have we... Well, maybe not you, but I know I've said it more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Actual quote.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
It's not get, it's take.
Take.
Get it right.
Yeah.
Take it right. No, not take it right. Get. You know what I'm saying.
I'll take it right.
You take it right. Oh yeah. Here. This just became a whole different. The show after dark.
Yeah.
That's actually.
That could.
Well, it's the same kind of thing, but like beer and adult. We'll talk about that later.
Scantily clad women, beard pretzels.
Yeah. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams. That's pretty much where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a dream of mine.
Kind of, yeah. So, if you build it, they will come. Not correct.
If you build it, you will come.
One guy, not they, not a bunch of people.
Yeah. Who is he? He who walks behind the rose. That's who.
Yes.
Oh my God. That would have been an awesome.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out there now. And
this
is our conversation
this
yesterday.
Is good.
And we may do this week if we can figure out a way to make it work for an episode. But there is a game that I have always loved to play. Now, this is something that will be stuck in your head the rest of the day, I promise you. But you take two movies, but they have to have a similar linking point in the title. And then you link them together to make a new movie. So, for an example, you would say something along the lines of, like, The Taming of the Shrek. So instead of Taming of the Shrew, it's Taming of the Shrek. And then you would then have to pitch what that movie would be. Yeah. Or one of my personal favorites, Napoleon Dolomite.
Yeah.
It's Napoleon Dolomite, it's Napoleon Dynamite, but it's also a 70s blaxploitation film.
Yeah.
Just picture that.
Yeah. Or the one that I pitched that we actually got 2 or 3 movies out of this one, Ghost Rider in the Shell.
Yes.
Now, this could either be Nicolas Cage as an IT professional or Patrick Swayze
as Ghost Rider.
As Ghost Rider, avenging IT crimes.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to Fargo. But anyway, and I was going somewhere with this, and I don't remember what it was. It was Field of Dreams and Children of the Corn. If we could somehow make that, but the titles don't fit. But
But they have a central theme of corn.
Yeah, so you could say, I guess you could say Children of the Field of Dreams, but, I mean, that'd be a little hard to explain, but then you'd have to give corn and he who walks behind Amish kids and baseball.
Yeah.
There's your movie. But I want to make an episode out of this because I could literally sit here and play that game all day.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. And some of them you come up with when you just picture what that would be are so hilarious. Like the your teen dating comedy, 10 Things I Hate About RoboCop. Just take that and just run with it.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine.
Okay, let's get back to the episode we're actually doing.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that one later.
Yeah,
maybe
Friday. Way the hell off the tracks on that one.
It'd be a good Friday episode.
Yeah, that would.
We'll see.
All right, Silence of the Lambs. Now this one, we actually nitpicked the hell out of this one.
Yeah,
and we seriously thought about skipping this one, but figured now I got to throw it in. The misquote line is, "Hello, Clarice."
I still stand by that at some point in time. It may not be in Silence of the Lambs. It may be in Hannibal or one of the other ones.
Yeah.
But, well, I guess Clarice was only in those two. But I stand by he has said the line, "Hello, Clarice," at least once in those movies. At least
once. But and then the line that they're saying he actually says is,
"Good morning."
Have the lambs stopped screaming, Clarice?
Yeah. I
don't know. I'm calling shenanigans.
Yeah. Fetch the shenanigans.
I'm gonna research. So if I did find it, you just saw it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Apocalypse Now. Yeah. Saigon.
Love this movie.
I'm still in Saigon. X-Men: Age of Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. Oh God.
Rochester, New York.
Oh God, that would be so beautiful.
Yes, it would. Instead of looking for Colonel Kurtz, they're looking for. But the misquote here is, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory." No, that line is way longer.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I woke up. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking dink body. Smell, you know that gasoline smell. The whole hill. Smells like victory.
And Charlie don't surf.
Yeah, that's called condensing or paraphrasing.
And also, a quick one I'm going to throw out here, and this one real quick. One of the funniest things I ever saw when I was working at Sam's. We were doing orange juice, walking into the back, walked past this little old Vietnamese lady. Must have been at 75 years old. She was old. She was wearing a T-shirt that said, "I don't surf."
Nice.
I struggled to not bust up laughing, and then I got to the back and finally busted up. Somebody asked me what was so damn funny. I told them.
I would have to go up. I would have to walk up and just shake her hand and just say, "You have the most awesome sense of humor.
You win the internet."
Yes.
And take a selfie.
Yes.
But I figured, no, I'm in uniform. I can't do that. Oh, Titanic. Never saw it.
Really?
No.
Interesting.
I refuse. That was one of those movies that I put my foot down and I said, no, I refuse to watch this movie.
See, I actually liked the movie.
And people are like, oh, but you've got... No. Like, why? Like, the boat sinks at the end, you know that?
But there are, like, once the boat starts sinking, there are parts of that movie that I absolutely adore.
Yeah.
That is one of 2, maybe 3 movies that I can watch, and it will make me cry every time. And it usually is the part where it shows, like, the old couple cuddling in bed as the water rushes in and stuff like that. Or the band. But the actual story, Jack and Rose, I could care less.
Yeah.
Because Titanic was the downfall of James Cameron, as far as I'm concerned, where he started this is a typical James Cameron formula now. See Avatar, see whatever else.
Yeah.
Throw you headfirst into the middle of a story, an hour and a half's worth of exposition that really just you could cut out and it wouldn't make a damn bit of difference.
Yeah.
Big action scene, the end.
Yeah. And also Titanic, this was one of those movies that I could have at one point in time watched it, but the fans ruined it for me.
They spoiled that the boat sinks?
Well, no, I knew the boat sank, but it was like...
Or did it?
Well, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a classic line to describe it. The fans Rick and Morty'd it for me. There you go. You know what I mean by this, is the fans were so pretentious, and I love Rick and Morty, but some of our fans are toxic.
Yeah.
But these people that, like, had seen this movie like 6 times over the course of 2 weeks, and it's like just rabidly, devotionally obsessed with the movie, that I'm just like, no.
That could be a fun list sometime too. Like, just as big of movie fans as we are, I think this would be a me and you conversation, not so much a me and D conversation. Just because he loves movies, but he hasn't seen 90% of them.
Yeah.
But you and I have. But like the movies that people would be surprised to find out we haven't seen. Like I saw The Godfather for the first time about a year ago. And I really didn't see the big deal. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good.
That was a goddamn beautiful movie.
It was good, but I was like, okay.
But then again,
and I still haven't seen Godfather Part 2. I've seen the first like 20 minutes of it.
Godfather Part 2 is better than Part 1. Part 3, watch it if you have to complete the trilogy, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
I've seen Godfather 3 like maybe 5 times, but Godfather 1 I've seen I don't know how much.
You know what I just realized?
What?
We've got quotes in an episode we're actually doing.
Yeah.
I think that was possibly the biggest tangent we've ever been caught on.
Yeah, God. Okay, so all right, Titanic. Yeah, back God. somebody build a straight set tracks
to remind you guys, this is an episode about misquoted movie lines
instead of tangents, but oh well. Okay, Titanic.
Two guys just chatting for half an hour.
Misquote. I'm king of the world.
And I've never heard anyone say that way.
Yeah. The actual quote is,
I'm the king of the world! I have never heard someone say, I'm king of the world!
Yeah.
It's always, I'm the king of the world. Well, maybe, I don't know, actually. Now that I say it that way.
Well, then of course...
it almost sounds uncomfortable to say, I'm the king of the world.
I'm the king of the world.
And if you say it like he says it.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's the James Cagney quote, top of the world, ma.
Yeah. Is that one on the list? That one may actually be on the list.
No, it wasn't.
It was on one of the lists we looked at.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was on this one or not.
Well, because I had brought it up, the whole Cagney thing.
Mm-hmm. King Kong. Now, this is actually, I love this quote. So, 'twas beauty that killed the beast is the misquote.
Yeah.
And now that's one that I thought that was the actual line.
Yeah.
But no, the actual quote is...
It was beauty killed the beast.
Not that. There's no that. It was just, it was beauty killed the beast. There's a comma in there.
Yeah. And there's also was no 'twas, but...
Yes, no 'twas.
'Twas.
Though there should be. I think there should be.
All right. Now, this is probably one of the biggest misquotes ever. Another great movie, Casablanca.
Haven't seen the whole thing.
I've actually at one point in time sat down and made myself watch a whole bunch of Humphrey Bogart movies. Just so I could say I watched them.
There are a lot of the old like classic movies that I have not seen.
Yeah, but this one, it's a beautiful movie.
I've seen most of this one, just haven't seen all of it.
The misquote, you probably already know what it is. Play it again, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
He does not say that.
Nope, not even close.
The quote.
You played it for her, you play it for me.
Well, I don't think I can remember.
If she can stand it, I can. Play it.
Play it once, Sam. For all time's sake.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there you go. Case closed. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Dwarves. That's good. DW words are fun to say.
Yeah.
The misquote: "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" And that's a misquoted line because obviously it's me. So moving on. What's the next quote? Oh wait, no. The actual quote is:
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
Stupid Disney fans keep getting it wrong for the last 70 years.
Me. All right, another classic one, another hugely misquoted one. Apollo 13.
Yeah.
Misquote: Houston, we have a problem.
And this is another one of those little nitpicky ones.
Actual quote:
Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we've had a problem.
We don't have it now. We had it before.
One point in time, it's gone.
It's gone. Everything's cool now.
Xenomorphs took it.
Just checking in. Yeah. Dirty Harry. Now this is another one of my personal favorite misquotes that people always get wrong in there. It doesn't have the full thing in there, which I wish it did. But the misquote, of course, is "Do you feel lucky, punk?" Nope, not even close. The full line is, "You have to ask yourself, did he fire 5 shots or 6?" Something like that. I forget what the first part of that is. But anyway, when it comes down to it, is
you've got to ask yourself one question: do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Yeah.
It's another classic case of paraphrasing.
Then he starts crying and looks at Detective Callahan. It's like, man, I got to know.
Click. So he should have felt lucky.
Yeah. All right. Aliens. Love this movie.
Yeah, you get one of the fun quotes.
Yeah. The misquote: "Stay away from her, you bitch."
It's another one of those one-word changes.
Yep. Actual quote:
"Get away from her, you bitch."
I mean, how can you get away from her, you? I mean, it's just like one of the most awesome delivered lines.
Yeah, it's just, and the way Sigourney Weaver delivers it, it's just,
yeah. I want to see Ripley in the Expendables. Like she could be the one female hero person in that movie.
Yeah.
Because Ripley's awesome.
Yeah. And they could do a playoff on that of like like the Expendables. They got to like get some stuff out of like a warehouse or something, and she's driving a forklift or something, and she sees like some other woman messing around with a soda machine or something. Get away from that, you bitch! There you go.
Easter egg.
Hollywood. Take. Use.
Yes, we have so many ideas that we can, anyway.
And they're all yours for the taking. We just want to see them on screen.
Yeah. That's our reward.
And you don't even have to pay us cash. Just, this movie used ideas courtesy of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then list our names.
Or you could even just, be like Warner Brothers in association with Scallywag Productions,
Chocolate Milk Studios.
Yeah, give us a credit on there. That's all. How about Sunset Boulevard? I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. We've all heard that one.
Oh, yeah.
That one's another one of those. It's been in movies. I just saw it in an episode of we've been watching season 3 of Legends of Tomorrow, and they said it in an episode of that this season.
Yeah.
And but no.
And that's one of those, I've heard people quote that, and they didn't even know what movie it was from.
Right? And the quote is essentially backwards. Because the actual quote is...
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
This is trying to get switched around.
Well, because I think I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille actually rolls off the tongue a little smoother.
Yeah. It sounds a little more correct.
Yeah.
But it's not correct.
No.
It's wrong.
It's not.
It's dead wrong.
Yeah.
And that brings us down to the most... Ow! Why did I do that?
That was not good.
No, it was not good. But that brings us down to the most famously misquoted line in movie history.
From The Empire Strikes Back.
You know the line. I'm sure you've probably said it before at least once in your life. That line being...
Luke, I am your father.
That is never spoken in The Empire Strikes Back.
No!
The actual quote is... Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
That's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. No! Yeah. So there you go.
Which, of course, you doing the thing with you, that actually ties in quite...
Yeah, except it would have been my right hand, but yeah.
Well, here, give me your hand.
Yes. But what's your favorite? Is there any kind of misquoted movie lines that we missed? Drop it in the comments below. Where should they check us out?
Well, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here.
Yeah,
all this.
Make sure you guys continue to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Hit that bell right there to subscribe so you get all little fancy notifications.
Notifications, yeah. It tells you exactly when those episodes go live. And,
I like messing up words.
As long as you're checking out the social media stuff. Lift it over here this time. Hang on. Yep. There we go. There it is. Check us out on the Facebook. You can get us one of these. Get us one of these. Or you can get yourself one of these. We already got.
Or you could get us. I don't have them yet.
He doesn't have one yet.
I'm actually wearing something from Polarities.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a shout out for you, Chris Stewart.
Right. Hey, there you go. $20 for one of these short sleeve ones. $22 for a long sleeve one, and $25 for one of our hoodies. You can go ahead and pick one up now. Just send us a private message on our Facebook, letting us know what colors you would like as color of the shirt and color of the text itself.
Any color you want.
Whatever you like. Sky's the limit. And what size you would need, and we'll get that process started for you.
And how much are the shirts?
$20 for a short sleeve, $22 for a long, $25 for a hoodie.
All right.
Deal. It's a deal. It's a deal.
Yeah.
It's a steal. It's a deal. Something like that.
All right.
Oh, you know what tomorrow is, don't you? It's our favorite day of the week.
Yeah, but we've got the normies.
I know, but it'll be fun. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Erin. Hi, I'm Mindy. And this is your restroom killer for the day.
Бич, кто там? Кто там?
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and click on our faces to go ahead and subscribe to get all of our Monday through Friday stuff.
Indeed, and here's a couple of links down below that you can follow to watch more shows like it. Tons of great content right here at Scallywag Productions. We'll see you tomorrow.